Alright. Luke Meredith, Arman Hocker, back in the gym. Doing a little deadlift work. Starting off, yeah, that's my little stretch there. Starting off with the traditional 135. I mean, why wouldn't you start off with 135? No matter how high you're going. Unless you're pulling, 800, then yeah, you might start off a little higher. But yeah, anyway, 135, try to get the form down, trying to just make sure everything feels right. There's been a few times where I would pull 135 for warm-ups after stretching, and I'll pull 135 and it just feels something's not right, my glute, my back or something. So guess what I wouldn't do that day? Deadlift. Then you got Luke. If you see the difference in form anyway, Luke has a snap at the top. I mean, he pushes his hips forward pretty fast, and I think that's why it was how he trained, and that may be his thing. Mine was always, and still always is, more control rather than just speed. But that's the difference between how he trains, how I train. I'll worry more about just controlling the weight, not pulling anything. You're leaning too far to the left or right on the deadlift, and you're too focused on getting it up. You mess around and pull something, you'll be out for weeks. Yeah, I've definitely done that. So that's just 225, knocking that out. I think that's the highest we went as far as repetitions. We're really just trying to feel it with 135, and then really try to dial it in at 225. And of course, we hit 3 plates, 315 for pulls. And you'll see here, Luke slows down, but he still, boom, still pushes the hips through. He tried to show that to me, but I just couldn't get the rhythm. It seems like I was so focused on not straightening my legs out before I stood up, which is all technique. It's hard to break old habits. And here, the way I dropped that weight, I did the same thing at 225. I saw a lady do it before, pulling heavy. I mean, she was a female, so 225 is heavy for her, right? But I saw her doing it, and I asked her about it. She said it conserves energy because she's not lowering it so slow that she's going to have to use energy for that. Because once it's up, it's up. So every now and then I'll adopt it just to mess around with it. And I think I did it this day once we got higher up. Because once you get it up, it's a pull. Yeah, there's getting ready for this 365. Pulling that. I think that's the highest I pulled. I can't pull that at home. So pulling this was, I knew I could do it. I mean, because I can rep whatever I got here, 325. So pulling that, I had to push through. It wasn't easy, but it showed me that yeah, I can't just not pull for 3 or 4 weeks and try to get on that. So here we go with 405. Luke once again. You see, Luke has his feet a lot closer than I do, and I think that's just from well, I guess it's his style too, is what he's comfortable with. But I want to say it's because of how much taller I am than him. So when I started, I used to pull all sumo, and I eventually worked into a traditional stance. There's that 405. Finally getting it up. Form is all hosed up. But anyway, that's really it for this part. Got some dance moves.